Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. Guys, I've just seen an interview with Charlo, and Charlo has said he's willing to go out to Mexico to fight Saul. Um, you know what? Let me speak about the Charlos. You know the Charlos, right? I like Jermall Charlo. He seems like a good guy. Like a lot of people have this misconception about the Charlos that the Charlos they come across like they act tough, but they're not. But I actually think Jermall and Jamel, I think they're actually good guys off camera. I think sometimes some of these fighters try to put on an act, on like a tough man act on camera, but actually I think when they're off, like they're actually pretty cool, nice guys. Pretty down to earth, like just cool, not that tough man mentality. I think a lot of fighters do that just for camera. But actually off camera, they're actually very approachable, very good guys. And Charlo said he's willing to go to Mexico. Now, it's all good saying that I'll go to Mexico. That would be, for any fighter, that would be some experience, because that would be very hostile, and that would take some bottle for a guy to go out to Mexico. Because remember, Canelo, those Mexican fans are gonna be heavily in favor of Canelo, and it takes bottle, man. It takes bottle to go out there and face a guy like Canelo Alvarez in his backyard. Yeah, take bottle. That's not easy to do. So for me, would Charlo do that? I don't know. I think that's all something is good to say. Now, I would like to see, as a Canelo fan, I would like to see Canelo have a fight in Mexico. I think it would be great, and I think someone like Charlo would definitely fit the bill. I just don't think it's. I just don't know. I know Charlo's saying it. Would he go out to Mexico? I don't think so. I don't think so. To be honest, would you go out to Mexico to fight, the pound for pound king, and especially if you can avoid it? Thing is, I thought Canelo wanted a fight in Vegas and then wanted a fight in Mexico. I don't know whether the Triple G fight could be in Mexico. I know Triple G is liked amongst the Mexican fans because of his style. So is that something that they're going to go down? Because I'm pretty sure Golovkin won't care going to Mexico. He just wants to fight Canelo. So is that fight going to be in Mexico? I don't know, because I thought Canelo was going to fight in Mexico, but they haven't really said where that fight's happening. I know, like, is Bivol, they're talking about the Bivol fight potentially happening in Dubai. So we haven't got a confirmed venue yet or where Canelo's going to be fighting, but I would love to see Canelo fight in Mexico. I think, because Canelo fought early on in his career in Mexico, but that was early on in his career. We want to see Canelo fight now when he's a star, and it'd be much bigger. We know the Azteca Stadium holds a massive amount of people. So that could be like an Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Dillian White type of event where it'd be massive. But Canelo, it might even be bigger because, Canelo it must be huge in Mexico. Some people say he's not. Some people say Canelo isn't that big in Mexico. So listen, it just depends. It just depends on what on how big he is. But I would love to see Jermall get that Canelo fight. Honestly, even though I think Bivol is a much tougher fight, a part of me is kind of like upset that Jermall didn't get it. I would have loved to see Jermall get that fight with Canelo Alvarez, just because I like Jermall. I don't know why. Like, sometimes you like certain fighters. I just like Jermall Charlo. I feel I like his personality. I think he's a good guy. I do think he's a bit misinterpreted because of the fact that the way he comes across like a real tough man and stuff. But I actually think he's a pretty cool, sound, down-to-earth guy, guys. I genuinely do. I really would love to see him fight Canelo. I really would, in the future, would love to see that fight. I know Canelo said that all these guys should fight each other, and I'm in agreement with Canelo there. But I really would love to see him fight Charlo down the line, honestly. Even though I think Bivol's a tougher fight, and that's going to be a much harder fight, I really want to see Canelo fight Charlo down the road. I always feel like I want to see how good Charlo is. I want to see a guy that I like as well get paid, get a good pay. Charlo's not short on money. I'm pretty sure he's made a good amount of money. But I just gravitate. I like Charlo. I think Charlo's a good fighter. I like him as the way he comes across. I think they're both Charlos are pretty good dudes. You know what I mean? I didn't like the fact that I thought Charlo was kind of avoiding Andrade. I want to see that fight. But in terms of Charlo as a guy, I think Charlo's a pretty sound guy. I would love to see him fight Canelo. Will he go to Mexico? Look, if he goes to Mexico and fights Canelo in Mexico, you know, my respect for Charlo will go through the roof, because that takes some cojones. To go to fight Canelo takes cojones. But you'll be getting a massive payday. So, you know, when you're fighting Canelo, you're getting a huge payday. So there's a lot of benefits. But for Charlo to go to Mexico to fight Canelo, my respect will go through the roof for fighting like that. That would look, especially when you are a name like Charlo. Charlo's a name. To go to the guy's backyard, right, to fight him, that you know, that's a thug move right there. That's a fighting man right there. That's what Usyk does. You know, that's a proper fighting move right there. You know, that's what I call, you know, like, if Charlo does that, my respect for him will go through the roof. I really would love to see Charlo get that fight. I know some of you guys want to see Charlo get that fight as well. I really hope that Canelo in the future fights Charlo. That would be a great fight. Just the build up and everything. I think it would be great. Let's see how Charlo gets on in his whoever he fights. I hope Charlo fights Caleb Plant next. That's a fight I want to see. I don't know if he gets through that fight. You know, that's a tough fight if he does fight Caleb Plant next. But I do think they've got to start mixing and matching each other and start fighting one another. It's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Just a quick video. Charlo saying he'd fight Canelo in Mexico. Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I'll and smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.